everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my 2017 beauty favorites. I did do a poll on my Instagram and also Twitter, so if you guys aren't following me, definitely follow my social medias. I will link them down below, but I asked you guys if you wanted to see a 2017 beauty favorites or a December favorites, and 2017 definitely took the lead in that. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys all the products that I was enjoying for the month of or the year of 2017. If you want to know what my 2017 beauty favorites are, just keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with brushes. I do just want to share 3 brushes with you guys. 2 of these brushes I actually had from December that were going to be my December favorites. So it's these 2 brushes right here, and these are from BH Cosmetics. These are in the Rose Quartz brush collection, and this first one is the number 4 brush, but I've been using this for concealer to blend out my concealer. I've really been loving it. I just really like how it blends out my concealer, and it just looks really smooth under my eye area, and it's really easy and simple to do. I don't like using beauty blenders to blend out my concealer just because I really want to have the most of the concealer I can possible stay on my under eye area, just because I have darkness right here and I like to cover that up. This brush is good. And another brush from that same set is this little Precise Flat brush, and I've just been enjoying this for like half cut creases and the cut crease. It's been really amazing. It's a synthetic brush, really nice and precise as well. This brush kit comes with like 10 brushes for like $15 or so. Really affordable, and they're really good quality. Definitely check out BH Cosmetic brush sets. You will not be disappointed. Another brush that I was enjoying as well is from Coastal Scents. Really affordable brush again. This brush retails for I think $2, under $2, and you can pick this brush on sale when they have their 50% off sales for under $1. This is the Coastal Scents Classic Blending Brush. I mentioned this in all of my videos. I just like how precise it is. I use this for precise application in my crease. I just love how it like fits really nicely in my crease. Really soft as well, and it blends out really nicely. I did again use this on my eye look. Again, everyday go-to brush. This is the one. A lot of the time I only use this brush and a flat shader brush to pack shadow on my eyelid, but every day this has just been my go-to brush. Definitely check it out. It is a natural haired brush, so if you're not into natural hair brushes, this one is. They do have a synthetic one, I believe, but I've never tried that one, so I don't know how they are in comparison, but the natural brush one is really good. So I'm going to start off with eyes first, or anything that you apply on the eyes, and then I'm going to be doing face products. So the first item is what I have on my eyes, of course, and it's the eyelashes. They're by Lena Lashes in the style Monroe, and as you can see, they just are short from the inner corner and they flare out. I just love like flary lashes. I just feel like they give me like a cat eye, and I just really enjoy flary lashes. They're just my favorite go-to style. Another style that I really wore a lot in 2017 and probably will still be wearing in 2018 were these Eyelure Luxe Baroque. These ones are mink effect lashes. They're not real mink lashes, but again, as you can see, they are flared out also, and they need to be cleaned. I use these babies a lot. A lot of the time that I have like flary lashes, it's these ones or the ones that I'm wearing. These ones I feel like they're a little more dramatic than these ones, but a lot of the time I was wearing these. These are my favorite. Oh, and to apply those lashes, my go-to lash applicator has just been this Ulta. I know I have a velour lashes. When I ordered some velour lashes, they sent me a lash applicator, but I do not know where it's at. I need to look through my collection to find it, but the Ulta brand is pretty good. I just like how you can grab the lash and really precisely apply the lashes to your lash line, and then you're able to kind of pinch your lashes and the fake ones together so they kind of blend in and you don't have like your lashes and the fake lashes showing. You really want to be able to blend them in just so they look a little more natural. But the lash applicator, I remember thinking really like, why do people buy a lash applicator? And I've mentioned this before also. I just say, why do people invest in a lash applicator? Like, you can just use tweezers. No, I've poked my eye with tweezers. So a lash applicator, you know, you have some smooth edges. You're not going to poke your eyes with this. I can't apply lashes with my fingers. I've seen some people apply lashes with fingers and I just can't. And it might be because I have nails on also. but a lash applicator will definitely save your lash game, so definitely try it out. An eyeliner that I love and I always mention it is the Balm liquid liner. This was just my go-to liner. I use it all the time. I love how dark it is. It's not a shiny liner, it's matte liner. And this is what the applicator looks like. It's just a really precise applicator to really help you get that precise wing liner. It's just nice. I've picked the Balm up at hotlook.com. If you do not know what Hotlook, it's more like a flash sale. I always look at their beauty items, but this one I picked up for $10, but I think it's like $20 regular price. Check out Hotlook, 10 bucks for this. Amazing. I'll definitely repurchase this. Just been my go-to. I like this because it's not a brush tip, it's like precise. I can't get a precise application with a brush, so I like this applicator. But what you just saw was not my bra, it was my undershirt strap, but yeah, I'll just hide that again. So the next two items I want to share with you, again, mascara, and you guys know my go-to mascaras were these ones by Essence. The first one is the False Lashes Mascara Dramatic Volume Unlimited, and then this one is the Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I've shown you guys the wands before. I believe I've mentioned these in monthly favorites before, but the wands are pretty similar, as you can see here. I like both of these because they're brush wands. They're not like plastic wands. I don't poke my eyes with these. When I look for a mascara, I don't look for lengthening. I look more for volume and like thickening of the lashes, and I kind of like the whole clumpy look. So these ones aren't like super clumpy or anything like that, but they are super affordable, and you can find these at Ulta or on the Essence website. So I'm going to mention a few palettes here. I'm going to start off with what I have on my eyes actually, and it's the LA Colors Matte 5-color matte eyeshadow palettes. These palettes are really affordable. You can find these online for $3, but I picked mine up at Family Dollar and they were $1.50. I have this palette on my eyes. I've actually had this makeup on all day. I put my makeup on around, I'd say like 10:30 a.m. and it's now 8:30, 8:39. So it lasts all day, super affordable, $1.50 for 5 shadows. If you're a beginner and you want like a good transition and like deepening and highlight color, these ones are really nice. And then this one is in brown tweed. It's just like the perfect everyday brown shades. You get this black is really pigmented. For $1.50, these are like really good. These have just been like something quick. Well, this one is something quick that I've used in the mornings like for work and stuff, just to do kind of deepening of the crease and some liner and out the door. This has just been my go-to. And then this one, again, it's what I have on my eyes. Really pigmented for $1.50 or $3 if you order it on the site. It's really nice. Another palette that will most likely not be a surprise to you guys that it's in my favorites is this one by ColourPop, and it's the Yes Please palette. And mine is very loved. I do not like the packaging because it gets so dirty. It's a matte and shimmer palette. I just feel like it's an everyday go-to palette. You get your fun pops like of reddish shades. You get some orange, you get some yellow, you get like fun shades in this palette. Really affordable, only $16. ColourPop was really killing the game with these palettes. I really enjoy their palettes. They're really pigmented again and super affordable. It's a really good palette, and definitely pick it up if you have not yet done so. I have two palettes from Juvia's Place that I was really loving in the months of 2017. The first one that I really liked from Juvia's Place is the Masquerade palette. As you can see here, you get some nice neutral shades and then some fun pops of color up here as well. I love Juvia's Place eyeshadows. They're so pigmented. Like, as you can see here, you do not even need to really pack your finger or even your brush actually, because you're using your brush. But look at that pigmentation, and these are like $30, and you can buy this palette when it's on sale for like 25-ish or less. Such a great palette, and the pans are big. They're like the size of the Makeup Forever shadows. You'll never run out of these unless you use this palette every day and it's the only palette you have. You will run out, but if you have a lot of palettes in your collection, you will not run out of these shadows anytime soon. So this one was a really good palette that I really enjoyed. And another palette that I liked from Juvia's Place was the Magic palette. These two palettes were my favorite palettes from Juvia's Place here. I just love color. Like, I feel like color is more fun, obviously. I just feel like brown shades are more everyday, kind of boring shades, and I just love color. And this one is, pigmentation is no different from the Masquerade palette. As you can see here, like these palettes are so worth it. They're not even expensive. I don't feel like they're expensive at all. $30 for the amount of shadow you get, and the pigmentation is totally worth it to me. I just really enjoy these palettes, and Juvia's Place is definitely a brand that you should check out if you have not done so already. But and then the last palette that I was actually using more during November and December, and I was going to include it in a December favorites if I did a December favorites, but I wanted to just include it in my yearly favorites because why not? I used it for like 2 months straight. And it's this one right here, and it's the Balm Meet Matrimony. And this is what the inside looks like. So this is more of like an everyday color shade. So you get your lid shades, you get your transition shades, you get some red tone shades, some purple shades, some browns. Like I feel like I have everything I need in this palette. This palette is a bit powdery. There is some kickback when you put your brush in it. So I usually don't super swirl my brush in the shadow. I usually try to use the excess powder that comes when I dip my brush in there. No issues with pigmentation on this. These shadows don't feel as buttery to the touch like the Juvia's Place ones do, but the pigmentation, as you can see, is there. It's these three over here. There's just like a lot of color that packs onto the brush, so I don't have any issues with pigmentation on my eyelids. But yeah, here are all the swatches of all the palettes. They're all really like great palettes. Definitely check in all of these palettes out if you have not done so. Wow, I have a lot of favorites. The last eye product that I was enjoying for 2017, of course, if you know me and you have been watching a lot of my videos, you know that I love glitter. So of course I had to mention my glitters in this video. These are all from bulk. Well, they were from bulkglitters.com, and now they turned into like a wholesale store. So they created superglitters.com, and you can't find all of the shades that I have because again I bought mine from bulkglitters.com, but now they have a minimum of 3 of these per color. But if you just want, of course we don't want 3 of these of the same color, we want like a variety of colors. So you go to superglitters.com and you can pick up these retail for $1. I bought mine for $1.25. I'm not sure if they're still $1.25. I think they went up 25 cents, so they're $1.50. But you get 2 tablespoons of product. So this one is Lemon Lime Twinkle. I'm not sure if they have this one. Again, I got this one at Bulk Glitters, but I like that shade. This other one called Lion's Breath is another one that I really loved using also. Black Coppermine's a nice one too. I know they have this one at superglitters.com because I picked one for a friend. Ooh, like it changes. It's really cool. Actually, you have used this shade on my nails. Like I took it to my nail girl and she applied it on my nails. It looked really nice. And let's see what else. They also have like fun pops of color. You know, you get the bright yellow and the bright orange. They have a lot of shades to pick from. And again, they're only $1.50. Oh, and if you're wondering, this plastic tray, I got it from Joanne. Bead case, like a bead storage case. Affordable, really nice, pigmented. I like the metallic ones. Check out the metallic ones. Those ones are the nice ones. So now let's start off with my favorite face products of 2017. I'm going to start off with the primers. So the first primer that I was loving was this Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. It's a primer and moisturizer in one. It does also have hyaluronic acid, which kind of plumps your skin. This one is really hydrating on the skin, and it also gets kind of tacky to really have the foundation adhere to the skin. So I've really just been enjoying this. I'm halfway done with this product. I don't see it do anything for my pores, but for longevity of my foundation, it does help it stay on longer than other primers do. And for pores, I've just been enjoying this Hard Candy Sheer Envy Pore Defense Primer Serum, and this one definitely helps with the pores. It's really good. It's from the drugstore and it's under $10. So this one's really good for pores. So if you suffer from large pores like me, this one's a really good one. And then the last primer that I was enjoying was this one by Too Faced, and it's the Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. This one's really nice for blurring the skin. It's really nice. It smells like peaches. This one's not runny. This one's on the thicker side, so you do have to blend it out. But I do find, I remember swatching it in store when I heard good things about it. My skin looks even blurred right now. I don't know if you guys can tell. But, oh, I also want to mention this one is runny. So just know that this one is runny. And then the other one's thick too, like the Too Faced one. And it's also like the color, kind of the color of the container. But they're all really good primers. This one's like water based and these ones are more silicone based a little bit. This one actually feels a little bit of both like water and silicone base, but these three have been my go-tos for 2017. They just do it all for me. I wonder how they would all look on my hand. I don't always can tell a difference on my hand. I could see it. My hand looks pretty smooth. Yeah, I like those three primers. Next up, foundations. My go-to foundations, what I'm wearing on today also is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I'm in the shade 128 Warm Sand. This one's just my go-to, something I don't want to think about that's going to keep me matte. Pretty long hours during the day and then also, you know, kind of help with pores. This one's a really good one. Super affordable, it's like $5. Really nice foundation. I also been enjoying the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I'm in the shade Golden Beige. This one's good also. Also, I think it's a $5 foundation at Walmart. This one comes with like this applicator. Really nice on the skin. It gives you like a photo focus on the skin. Really good coverage as well. These two have like medium buildable coverage. Really good foundations. Check them out. You can check them out at Walmart. And the other two foundations are higher end foundations. I have a lot of foundations that I'm trying to use up my foundation, so I figured doing cocktails of foundations will help me use through some foundations. I was mixing both of these, the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation and the Makeup Forever HD. This one's more like a fuller coverage foundation than this one is. This one's medium to full. But this shade is in Y245 and it's pretty light on me. And this shade is 4.0 and it oxidizes on me, so it's dark. But mixing both of them gives me like the perfect shade match. And then I like how it kind of, this foundation, the HD kind of tones down the all-nighter. It's still a pretty full coverage foundation, even mixing both of these together. It just really looks really nice on the skin, and when I want something really high coverage and my skin to look just beautiful and even, these two were my go-tos for mixing together. I really like this one alone. I remember it being like blurring my face. It just looked, my face looked blown out, but this shade is just dark. I really tried to stay away from the sun in the summertime. I do not like to get tan. So, but I don't know, I guess I just really did stay too much out of the sun because this shade is too dark on me, the 4.0 shade, but I really liked this one alone. I found that this one didn't stay really matte on my face. Like I did get pretty oily quickly with the HD one, but together it's just like the perfect combination. Two concealers that I know you guys probably are overhearing people talk about, but BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer has just been was my go-to. I'm pretty much out of this actually. I have a backup already. And of course, Tarte Shape Tape. They're just great. This one's a full coverage concealer. This one is really nice as well. It's like a medium to full coverage, but it's also like a fraction of this. This is like $5 and this is 20 something dollars. So if you want like a medium coverage concealer, you're looking for something really nice, the BH Cosmetics is, try it out. $5 versus 20. I think this is like 24 or 27. I'm not sure. But Tarte Shape Tape, if you have like dark circles like I do, it really helps with concealing. I have to do like correcting, and I don't really do correcting just because it's just an extra step that I have to do that I don't feel like doing. So a full coverage concealer is just something that I like for my under eyes. And that's why I like to use a brush for my under eyes, because I don't want the Beauty Blender to blend out any concealer. So that is why I like more brushes to blend out concealer. The setting spray that I was enjoying was this Milani Make It Last setting spray. This is my second one. So I already used up one of these last year. You can find this at Walmart and Ulta, and then also CVS. That's where I got mine. I got two, buy one get one 50% off, so that's why I got mine at CVS. But CVS, they're almost $10. Ulta I think is $10 also, and I did see at Walmart it's $8.97. So if you want to save a little bit, or $1-ish, go to Walmart. They have it for $8.97. This was really good. It made my makeup last longer than any other setting spray I've ever used. It does contain alcohol, so if you do not like setting sprays that contain alcohol, this one does have alcohol, but I still use it every day to set my makeup, and it just makes my makeup last longer. It does kind of make my powder that I apply on top of my liquid foundation just set and just makes me look really nice, and then also makes my makeup last longer also. So I've just really been enjoying that setting spray. That's pretty much the only setting spray I used during 2017. Some under eye setting powders that I used were these Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palettes. And this one is Dulce de Leche, and this one is Caramel Toffee. My Dulce de Leche is pretty much mostly gone. Can you guys tell? Like, I have a little bit around the edges, and my bronzer, well, I hit pan on that one too. So I started using this one because I had both of them, and this one's hitting pan also. But between the two, I actually like the Dulce de Leche more, just because, I don't know, like the contouring shade, I just like this one from Dulce de Leche more than the toffee one. But still, the yellow one's pretty brightening also. These ones were really good, and I think they're like under $5 or around $5. Really affordable. I like that you get the under eye setting powder, and then you get a contour shade also. It's just really nice. I really have been enjoying these. And then something that I also rediscovered in 2017 was this Bare Minerals Concealer in Well Rested. This one just brightens the under eye area really nicely. You really need to have a light hand with this. This is my highlighting brush, but I'm gonna show you guys to my under eye area. Did you see how like brightening it is? And you need the slightest amount. It's like really nice, and I like how it like brightens my under eye area. Like if I see any darkness, like I'll just apply some of this in my inner parts of my under eye area, and it just brightens it. Again, be very light-handed with this because it's really brightening. A bronzer that I was enjoying was this one by Physicians Formula, and it's the Butter Bronzer in Just Bronzer. And again, as you can see, I've hit pan on this. This smells so good. It smells like coconuts. My perfect shade for bronzing, and I feel like that's why I really like the Wet n Wild one, because they're pretty much the same shade. I just like those more cooler tone bronzers. Not so cool, like in between cool and warm. Like I feel like that's what this one is. Like it's just the perfect bronzer shade for me. Just really been enjoying it. The scent is really pleasant, and I'm sure a lot of people have mentioned this in their favorites, and the rave is real. Like this is really good. Definitely try it out. It's more on the pricier side for the drugstore, but it's a really good bronzer to definitely check out. I have 3 highlighters that I was just go-to highlighters for me. The first one is a higher end highlighter, and it's by Jouer, and it's the Citrine highlighter. Oh man, I grabbed the wrong one. I was like going really slowly because mine's kind of cracked. I'm gonna have to go get it. So here's my Jouer Citrine. I'm gonna show you guys why I was careful, because look, mine's all broken. It actually came broken, and I just kind of squished it in, but now it's like really falling apart. But this highlighter is bomb. If you guys are looking to pick up a highlighter from Jouer, definitely Citrine is the one. It's like a goldish, like champagne color. It's so beautiful. As you can see, it just looks wet on my hand, and even imagine on my face, it just looks beautiful. It's just so beautiful. It's just so pretty, and my hand looks really blurred from those primers that I mixed together. It looks really good. But the next highlighter that I really was enjoying also was this Milani Instant Glow Powder in Sun Glow. This is what I have on my cheeks. I haven't reapplied. Again, this has been on my face for 10 hours. But let me show you guys. Like, look how blinding this highlight is. And I'm just going... Look how, like, I might have went a little overboard. But this is so nice. It's pretty much like the Jouer highlighter, but in a more affordable pan. I just like how my skin looks wet with this one, just exactly like the Jouer one. My skin looks wet when I use this one and the Jouer Citrine highlighter. So if you're looking for like wet looking highlighters, definitely check those two out. You have your high end and the more affordable, so if you don't want to invest in the higher end, check out the Milani one. They're both just as good. Let me go ahead and show you guys a swatch between the Milani and the Jouer. The Jouer actually feels a little more smoother than the Milani, but I just feel like they're both pretty similar, like wet looking on the skin. And then the Milani one's actually more like a more golden shade. I feel like the Jouer one's a little more like wet looking, but both are still very beautiful. So this one is a Jouer and then this one is a Milani. How beautiful are these two highlighters? These were just So the last items are lippy products, and I like pinky nude shades. So that's what I'm pretty much going to be sharing with you guys, like my pinky nude shades that I liked wearing. You guys know that I loved wearing like red shades. I do have a video on my top 5 red lipsticks if you guys are interested. I will link it down below. Red lipsticks are like my favorite, so of course they would be a 2017 favorite, but I don't want to mention them in this video just because I did a dedicated video for my top red lipsticks. So I'm going to share with these with you guys. Mocha from Ofra Cosmetics was in my top 2016 favorites also. But it's just like a perfect pinky nude shade, everyday go-to shade, your lips but better. Mocha from Ofra Cosmetics has been just my go-to. And then another one that I was enjoying was this one from Jeffree Star Cosmetics in Thick as Thieves. This was part of his summer collection, I believe. This is what this one looks like. Pretty similar, right? This one feels like a little lighter. The only thing that I noticed about this formula is not that it's kind of like tough. It's not like super creamy to apply on the lips. It's a really beautiful everyday shade. And then what I'm wearing on my lips is this one from NYX Cosmetics, and it's a soft matte lipstick in the shade Plaza Bonita. And again, another pinky nude shade. They're just like my go-to everyday shades. A basic eye look, this is just my go-to lippy. I just want my lips but better shade. So those have been top 3 shades that I was using in the year of 2017. And then a liquid lipstick from Dose of Colors that I really liked was the shade called Brick. And this is kind of like in this pinky brown family, but it's darker, and it's this one over here. Just a beautiful like red brown shade. The formula on these is really comfortable. I don't find that these dry super matte on my lips. I always have some transfer. It's not a lot, but there is some transfer on these liquid lipsticks. But as you can see, pinky brown-ish shades were my thing in 2017, and I'm sure 2018, 2019, 2020. I just love pinky brown nudes. They're just my go-to shade to wear. Thank you so much for all of you guys that were tuning in for my 2017 beauty favorites. Also, thank you guys all so much for subscribing to my channel and supporting my channel. Actually, 2017 was like amazing. I'm excited to see what 2018 brings for me, and I'm just thankful that I have you guys here with me as well. Let me know down below what products you were really enjoying for 2017, and if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!